Hey everyone, and welcome to Learn English at Home. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Monica. So glad you're here with us today.
This is the podcast where we just talk. We have real, everyday conversations in English, and you get to listen in and learn at the same time. Pretty cool, right?
Exactly. And don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Just listen, relax, and enjoy. You'll be surprised how much you pick up just by listening to us chat.
So today we're going to talk about something that we all have in common. Food. Specifically, our favorite foods and the choices we make every day about what we eat.
Ooh, food. My favorite topic. Well, kind of. You'll see what I mean in a few minutes.
Yes. Monica and I have very different eating habits. So this should be a really fun conversation.
Very different is honestly an understatement, Ethan. But okay, let's get into it.
All right, so let's start with the basics. Monica, what is your absolute favorite food? Like, if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, easy. Pizza. 100% pizza. I could eat it every single day and I would never get bored.
Pizza. Okay, I love that. What kind of pizza are we talking?
Pepperoni, extra cheese, maybe some jalapenos on top. You know, the full thing. The greasy, delicious, slightly unhealthy kind.
Okay, I'll admit, that does sound pretty good. But my favorite is a little different. I'd probably say a big bowl of lentil soup with some warm, fresh bread on the side.
Lentil soup. Of course it is. Of course that's your answer, Ethan.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Lentils are amazing. They're full of protein, fiber, iron. They're basically a superfood.
Wait. Superfood. That's an interesting word. That means a food that is really good for your body, right?
Exactly. Great explanation. A superfood is just a food that has a lot of vitamins, minerals, and other good stuff that helps your body stay healthy and strong. We say good stuff. That's a casual, informal way to say nutrients, which are the important things your body gets from food.
Right. Well, I prefer super tasty food, personally.
Fair enough. Okay, so tell me, what does a typical day of eating actually look like for you, Monica? Like, walk me through it.
Okay, so, honestly, in the morning, I usually skip breakfast because I'm running late. Running late means I'm in a hurry because I'm going to be late. Then around noon, I grab something from the shop near my office. Usually a sandwich, some crisps, a chocolate bar, whatever looks quick. And dinner is either takeaway food or something I throw together really fast at home.
And how often are you getting takeaway for dinner?
I mean, most nights, if I'm being honest. Look, I'm busy, okay? I have work meetings, I travel a lot for my job, I get home late, I'm tired. I just don't have the energy to cook.
Right. And you know what? I totally understand that. A lot of people are in exactly the same situation. You're not alone, Monica. Being busy is real, and it's hard.
Thank you. See, Ethan gets it. He understands.
But, and I say this with love, skipping breakfast every day, eating mostly processed food, it does add up over time. And there's actually a lot of scientific research on this. Can I share some?
Okay, here we go. The science part. I knew it was coming.
Don't run away. It's interesting, I promise. So there's a really well-known study from Harvard University, one of the most famous universities in the world. And it followed thousands of people over many years and looked at what they ate and what happened to their health.
Okay. And what did they find?
They found that people who eat more whole foods, things like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes, those people have a much lower risk of serious health problems, things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer.
Wow. Okay, that is actually quite scary when you put it like that.
I know it sounds scary, but here's the really important part, the good news. You don't have to change everything at once. Small, gradual changes make a huge difference. Gradual. That's a good word for our listeners. It means slow and steady, step by step.
Okay, so I don't have to suddenly become a person who eats lentil soup every single day?
No, not at all. But maybe we can think about some easy swaps. Small changes, like instead of crisps as your afternoon snack, what if you had a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit?
I mean, I do actually like almonds. I eat them sometimes.
There you go. That's a great start already. Almonds have healthy fats, protein, vitamin E. They're fantastic for you. And they're super easy to carry with you to work. You just throw them in your bag.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. I could definitely do that.
And that's really the key idea. You want changes that are easy and that fit into your life. Because if something is too hard or too inconvenient, inconvenient means not easy or practical, you won't keep doing it. And keeping doing it is everything.
That is so true. I've tried strict diets before and they always feel like punishment. Like I'm doing something wrong just by eating.
Right. And that's not what this is about at all. It's not about dieting or being perfect. It's about making small, sustainable changes. Sustainable, another great word. It means you can keep doing it for a long time without it feeling like too much effort.
I like the sound of that. Sustainable. Okay, I'm listening.
Great. So can I give you and our listeners a few really practical tips? Things that are genuinely easy and that work even with a super busy schedule?
Yes, please. Give me the tips.
Okay. Tip number 1, meal prep. Now this sounds scary, but I promise it isn't. Meal prep just means spending a little time, maybe 1 or 2 hours on Sunday, cooking some food for the whole week ahead.
2 hours on a Sunday? Ethan, I use Sundays to recover from the week.
Ha! Just hear me out. If you cook a big batch of rice or quinoa, quinoa is a grain, a bit like rice, but with even more protein. And you roast some vegetables in the oven at the same time.
Okay.
Then you have meals ready for most of the working week. You put them into containers, you keep them in the fridge, and every morning you just grab one and take it to work. Done. That's your lunch sorted.
Oh. Okay. That is actually really simple when you explain it like that.
Right? And it saves you money too, because buying takeaway every single night is really expensive when you add it all up.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. I do spend way too much money on food.
Tip number 2, please don't skip breakfast. I know the mornings are crazy and you're always in a rush, but breakfast gives your brain and your body the energy to start the day well. Even something small and quick makes a real difference.
Okay, but what am I supposed to eat when I have like 5 minutes before I have to leave?
Overnight oats. This is my favorite trick. The night before, you put some oats, some milk, or plant milk if you prefer, and a banana or some berries into a jar. You can add some honey, shredded coconut, or unsweetened cocoa for an extra burst of flavor. You put the lid on, leave it in the fridge overnight, and in the morning it's completely ready to eat. It takes literally 2 minutes to prepare.
Wait, seriously? 2 minutes the night before and breakfast is done?
2 minutes! Maybe even less. And oats keep you full for hours because they're very high in fiber. Fiber, that's the part of food that helps your digestive system work well. Your digestive system is basically how your body processes the food you eat.
Ha. Okay, yes, I know what fiber does, Ethan. But actually, overnight oats sound genuinely doable. I could do that.
You totally could. And tip number 3, this is the simplest one of all. Try to add just 1 vegetable or 1 piece of fruit to each meal. Not 5, not a whole salad, just 1.
Just 1?
Just 1, because most people simply don't eat enough plants, and the research is very clear. Eating more vegetables and fruit is one of the single best things you can do for your long-term health. Long-term means looking after your health over many years, thinking about your future self.
You know what, when you say it like that, just one thing, it really doesn't feel overwhelming. Overwhelming means too much, too hard, right, listeners?
Exactly, great explanation. And that's the whole idea, small steps. And over weeks and months, those small steps become habits. A habit is something you do automatically. Without even thinking about it, you just do it.
Like how I automatically reach for my phone the second I wake up in the morning.
Ha! Exactly like that. But imagine if reaching for a healthy breakfast became just as automatic. That's what we're going for.
Yeah. You know, I've actually been thinking about this stuff for a while. I know my eating habits aren't great. And I'm not getting any younger.
None of us are, Monica.
Right. And I don't want to feel tired all the time. I don't want to have serious health problems when I'm older, just because I was too tired or too lazy to make a few small changes now. That would be really sad, honestly.
That's a really mature way to think about it. Mature, that means grown up and sensible, thinking about consequences. And honestly, I'm really proud of you for saying that.
Oh. Okay, well, I've made a decision. I'm gonna try it. Like, genuinely try it. I'm gonna do the meal prep thing this Sunday. I'm saying it now, on the podcast, so I actually have to do it.
Monica, really?
Really. I'm committing to it. And I'm gonna try the overnight oats too. 2 changes. I can manage 2 changes.
I love it. And if you ever need help with recipes, I've got loads of easy, delicious plant-based recipes I can share with you. Things that taste great and are good for you at the same time.
I might actually take you up on that. Take you up on that means I'm accepting your offer, listeners. That's a useful English expression.
Great expression. And listeners, if Monica can do this, you can too. Seriously, it is not about being perfect. It's about being a little bit better, one small step at a time.
One small step at a time. I really like that. It makes it feel possible instead of impossible.
Exactly. And remember, your health is one of the most important things you have. It's worth a little bit of effort, right?
100%. Okay, I'm actually feeling motivated right now. Who knew a podcast could do that?
Ha! That's what we're here for. All right, we are getting close to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Yes, a huge thank you. It really means a lot that you're here, listening and learning English with us. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation about food and eating habits.
And remember, whether you understood everything today or just some parts, that is completely okay. Every single time you listen, your English gets a little bit better. That's how learning works. Slowly and then suddenly.
So keep coming back. We have so many more fun topics and conversations coming up here on Learn English at Home. We would love to have you with us every time.
Until next time, eat well, take care of yourselves, and keep on listening.
Bye everyone. See you next time.